This is what's called tearing the whole end off. If your mobile home is rotted to the point where it needs to be taken apart like this, it can still be done. It can still be done, people. There's nothing behind this but wood. If it's made of wood, even you can fix it. Even you can fix it. The only problem you have here is you don't have an example of what was there before you got started. So, it's not a problem either. You know anything about framing, this is a project a homeowner could actually do themselves with, I would say, about a medium grade difficulty. Hold on, Paul, I got a staple down here and a nail, believe it or not, a nail. Alright, the staple's broke, rusted in two. Okay, the head's sticking out. What we're doing is removing the whole end of this house. You got a nail puller with you? Flat bar, nail puller? Nail puller? Nail puller, that's what I want.
I got it all.
Got it all. Get them nails out. Try not to mess up the metal as much, least as possible. What we're trying to do. Come on. Get out of there. Get out of there without tearing up anything. He is a mess around here, Paul. Oh, another staple right there. Get that out of there.
Oh, you don't miss all your staples.
Missing all. I missed one staple. All
That's all, man. Now you gotta know now, too.
I don't see it.
I do. I'll show it to you right there.
I told you I didn't see it. I didn't say it wasn't there. I said I didn't see it. Get all your staples out. The purpose of that is just getting this edge lifted up so you can get that piece out and reframe it. Look at that. This is in the inside corner, Paul. We might have to do a little bit of extra work over here. Give me a second to find out what's going on right here.
Knock the paint off it.
Excuse me?
Knock the paint off it.
Paint?
Yeah, that's all I'm holding.
That's what I was wondering. I said, let me see what's going on.
I'm holding paint. I had corking on my side.
Okay, well, let me open it up. There's some corking over here too.
Yep.
There you go. That should come out of there.
Yeah, top up.
It's out. Oh my God.
One spot.
Look at that. God!
Hold out your bottom track.
Look at that. The only thing holding it in place is paint, Paul. Oh my word. Hold on. Staple or something somewhere. No, just paint. A lot of paint. Look at that. Ooh-wee. So this whole entire outside edge rotted right off completely. That is something I've never seen before. I've been doing this for a long time, never seen this before. Now we have to take it all off of here. They used, damn boy, they used flooring, old flooring for the one by that goes down through here. Be careful of this metal, please. I want to try to leave it, okay?
No, you gotta come off.
Huh?
Come off. You gotta separate right here. Come off.
Huh? Why's it gotta come off?
We'll get behind that piece of plywood. I'll get all these staples out. We'll get the plywood out.
Okay, so this is the other piece right there. It's gonna come loose too, if we're not careful. I do not want to remove this bottom piece. I can tell you that. I'm just telling you. I don't want to remove the bottom piece. This piece here, I want to make sure it stays and we frame back to it. Wow. We just got to pop all the staples out of this piece right here, this one piece of trim, And then pull those staples out of the other one. Slip ourselves a 1x4 down there in front of this one. There's a 1x4 there. We're gonna go right in front of it with another 1x4, 3.5 inches wide, from one end to the other.
Oh, we're gonna put plywood there. Here. I'll put this piece of plywood back out there.
Plywood.
So I'm supposed to hold that up. This sounds like you'll hold it up.
Isn't that something? We need to put a jack right there.
Stiff leg.
Stiff leg right there. Look at that wire. Look at that wire. Oh my God, look at that wire.
I don't know where it's going.
It's inside though. It's all inside. That's a good sign.
Baby.
This one's inside. That wire is inside the framing, not above the ceiling. So that's a good sign.
Yeah, hold that.
All right, let's just start taking this apart and tearing into it. That's all you can do. Get rid of all the staples, take it all apart, and rebuild it. It's made of wood. It can be done. I'm just afraid that they got this piece of metal here bent down into this metal or something like down it behind that piece of metal and not wanting to come out. So I don't want to remove that, but I don't have to.
You ain't coming out.
We need to leave that piece. We just have to work with this, tear it apart as best we can. Probably have to do the same thing to the other side.
Yeah. No.
This ain't bad as I thought it was going to be.
No.
I've seen worse, people. Trust me. I've seen worse. I've fixed worse.
You have.
We have fixed worse.
Oh, you got that?
Mobile home is made of wood. We can fix that. You can fix that, matter of fact. Don't go crying like your mobile home's unfixable. I know, that's what people say. Oh, what am I gonna do? Well, you're gonna go out there and put some elbow grease in it.
What kind of species you got?
That's mice.
That's big old mice, buddy.
That's a big rat. That's a rat feces. That was a rat nest right here, by the way, everybody. A literal rat nest. Look at that. At least I got a hole to drop it down in. We'll cover them holes up too with a new piece of flashing.
Yep. Let's put some lights out there.
Dig it out, dig it out. We'll probably put a piece in behind it too, stiffen it all up. Look at that. One way to clean it out, Paul. See that?
Yeah, I did.
It's one way to clean it out. Smack it around a little bit. Good and solid down there, so that's a good thing. All right, we got it cleaned out. Now we just got to rebuild it.
Yeah. That's it.
Put it back together. But that gives you an idea what's up inside of your mobile home if you're ever curious. Right there.
I'm curious. And you see the plastic coming out?
Paul, I've never seen an end. I've never seen the end open.
Yeah, right.
Not like
Yeah,
this.
no.
Yes, yes, yes. Good idea, Paul. Let's show them that plastic.
Yeah.
When they put your ceiling in your mobile home, they run that plastic. Can you move that plastic right there?
It's right here.
Yeah, see that? That plastic, that goes across the whole mobile home.
Top sheet, top,
Yeah,
top
over the top of your sheetrock. So if you have a leak in your wall or over your window or around the wall or whatever, you might think that it's coming from around the window or the wall, but very well could be coming from anywhere in the center of this house, because the plastic is going to make the water run to the outside wall because it's slightly angled. So that's where your water's going to go, and you'll think you have a leak in the wall when it could be right up in the center of your house, like maybe a broken seam or something like this. Fortunately, this doesn't have any broken seams, although it does have issues down through there. Or it's been rotted, a lot like this. Yeah, yeah, it might be a pipe boot, could be anything like that. One of them pipe boots right there. And then the water would just run on top of the plastic and right on down. But we've got this thing tore apart where we can start reframing it now, just the way we want it. And that's our next bet. Let's do it. All right, everybody, we got it cleaned out for the most part. This is all you have for boxing out here. This is your overhang. That's what it looks like. That had a piece of screen over it. We're going to rescreen it because it is ventilation for the house. We thought maybe somebody had some lights in there, but it wasn't. We took our 3/4 inch plywood out here, which is going to go right back up in there, and it will be attached to these outlookers right here. So that's what's going to make it all strong. So our plywood will have an angle on it. Actually, we're going to kind of make a little rounded like type thing, or we might just go from here to the center and make it a straight line, and then make a straight line down that way and give it just a little bit of a pitch. But them outlookers is what we're going to go to. We're going to go to our front here, which is going to be that piece of 2x2 right there. We're going to go all the way up to that with our plywood. But before we do that, we need to strengthen up this outside edge right here where we've had some rottenness going on. So we're going to clean this up a little bit more. Staples set up my board. I'm going to take a 1x4, 3.5 inches by 12 inches long. And in the end of it, right in the end of it, I'm going to screw 2 screws in it, and I'm going to make it 6.5 inches out so that it butts into this piece. And then I'll take this piece here and screw into it. I might even take a piece right here about 6 inches and screw into it just to give this some more strength, and screw all them pieces together. All those is pretty strong because it's screwed together all the way around this outside edge. It's strong. I don't have any problem with strong. It's strong. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to fall apart. But I want to give it some extra strength with a couple 1x4s in here. So I've got a couple more staples to clean up there. They're in my way. I can't lay my block against the back wall. Oh yeah. Yes, I'll screw that to that back wall and I'll be able to make sure that this stays up where I want it to be. That's perfect. Yeah. I like that. That's going to hold everything up right where it goes. Okay. Oh yeah. Like that. We could run a 2x4, you know, right on top of this all the way across from 1 and 2. 1 by. That's what I mean. Once we put one in here, one in your end, drop a couple beside right here, one there, one there, one there, one there, and we can just put a 1 by all the way across there. That'd make it nice. Right on the top of that. How about that?
Throw one upside down,
Yes, sir.
side.
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%. 100%. So, how big a one you need down your end?
Same thing. Same thing.
Mine worked out really good.
So I gotta put the piece behind this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, tie it together.
Yes. Well, see, mine's going to be tied together with this.
Well, I ain't got nothing out here.
Oh, so put your piece in there.
Yeah, on the back side.
On the back side.
Yeah. Then my other's gonna come to the front side.
Exactly.
I got that. You got it?
Fill it in.
Got you.
Thank you, Paul. Looks good. like that. That is solid. Makes my outside solid. This is all solid. Yes, you want this all nice and solid. We're gonna add some strips in here. Let me tell him what we need. What I'm gonna do in this particular situation, everybody. I know it's hard for me to see everything when this thing's on my damn head. I'm gonna add a 1x4 in here, a 1x4 there, 1x4 there, 1x4 there. And we're going to add another 1x4 right across the top of this thing. Give us plenty to screw our wood into. And then off of it on the back side, we will add legs right into this and a leg up to here, so that we'll be able to put another piece on the back side of this and hold this whole end of this roof up. Probably with a 1x4, to be honest with you. I don't think we'll have to use any 2x4 at all in this. And we can do this all in one deal. That's going to be great. It's not so hard. Take it apart, figure out what you got to do to put it back together. It's not going to be the same as what it was when they built it, but you're going to probably make it better. Believe me, whatever you do is going to be better than what they did. Promise. I promise you that. What's that for? From up and down?
No, right back like that. Screw it to the back side of that, go have something to screw to. You know what I mean?
Okay, I have my end that I could screw mine to, but that's alright, I can do that too.
Yeah, I figured half off, make it stronger.
Yeah, I already have my end, but I'll add a couple in it, couldn't hurt it. Give me a little bit more to screw to.
Tie everything together.
This will tie everything together, Paul. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful right there. I like that. Gosh, Paul, you know what I'm thinking? Honestly, piece of 2x4. Put another piece of blocking right here.
You
And-
hold these up?
No. You have any more blocking? Look, piece of 1x4 screwed back here, right here. Then another one standing up on the inside, and then run a 2x4 right on the face of it.
Put your stick right here underneath these. Kill 2 birds with one stone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we need a 2x4 run down all the way down through here, so
2x4. Or 1x4.
2x4, 1x4, we need something. 1x4 is fine, but it has to be the same plane as this is. So anything we set back like this, and then Paul, you take this. Now I'm talking about this going all the way up.
Yeah. Yeah. This.
Yes, and attaching it to this.
Right.
Listen, dropping it all the way down so we can attach it to the bottom one and this one. We want to connect these two pieces together, one piece. So it's going to go from down there all the way up to one of these. Straight up, and then we're going to run a 1x4 over the top of it. Okay?
Yeah, I'll leave that tight in right here.
Okay, so I can tell you a length that I need right here. And I'm going to raise this up because these ends are sagging. I'm just going to go like that. 10.5 is what I need here. 10.5 there. And I need a 12-inch there. I need a 10.5 one and a 12-inch one. It can be 1x4.
Yeah, that's why we make them out of.
1x4, and then we'll put a 1x4 1 by right over it. That way, we're going down all the way to the bottom of this, right up to the top of that, and then all the way up, and we'll attach both of them together. This thing will be like unbelievable. I like that. So this is the way we framed ours in. We just need something to screw an end into, which is good. We have this, which was going to be screwed in down through the top. Make sure that that's good and solid, which it is anyways already. That's sitting on top of the window. It can't go anywhere anyways, but we wanted to go ahead and put one on top of our 2x2 to make that strong. And we got one there, and what's going to happen is we're going to put a 1x4 all the way across here, and that's how we're going to frame this in. And then this is going to get a piece of plywood all the way across, and then it gets our metal over the top of that. And our metal is going to come actually down, and we're going to bend it over here and put a hem in the bottom of it so it ends up back here. Completely seal that off. Look at there. If it's made of wood, you can do it, people.